Well, good Saturday evening, y'all. I'm doing a little better, so thank you for all your love and prayers. It's helping a lot. When Smokey passed last night in my arms, I just felt at peace. She was no longer in pain, and she's running around up in heaven with her sister Misty Cat. That's Jason's kitty cat. So, feel at peace. Not to say I'm not sad. Obviously, I'm still going to be sad, and I'm still going to miss her. But just have that good peace that she's okay and she's not hurting anymore. So thank y'all for all the love you've been showing me today, and welcome all the new subscribers. I couldn't believe Jared gave a shout out. He's awesome. We worked together for a few years, and so it's fun. Like, actually, the Crockers are how I got started into the YouTube world. I started following them and met a lot of neat people along the way. And then the neat people I've been meeting along the way, like Mac is looking, she's like, Heather, do you have any content? I would totally follow you. And I was like, well, and I was thinking, well, I'm going to start a food fall garden. I'm doing it in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so having to deal with the heat, which today was over 100. So, I was like, well, I can at least start that. And then it just kind of got bigger from there. So now I'm recording every day a video for the month of August to update you on my progress with my exercise and my food and everything. So today I got 3 hours of sleep this morning, and then I had to move, keep moving around, and just couldn't stay still. Woke up crying in bed. So this is my little girl, but that's okay. That's part of being a person. That's part of being human. That's just part of, we are emotional beings and creatures, so that's fine. And anyway, so got up and I was like, okay. So I was moving around doing chores. Well, not chores necessarily, but house cleaning, picking up some things here and there. And so my neighbor woke up upstairs at about 8, and I was like, ooh, now I can vacuum, because I had moved a litter box in there and had a towel under it, but still, as you know with cats, things can get spread. So did all that vacuuming and stuff. And so after that, and I put some of my dried herbs down. I love putting my lavender down, just in case you want a good natural deodorizer that you grow in your own garden. Lavender and spearmint are awesome. Just put a little bit down before you vacuum, and man, it just helps everything smell so good. So anyway, so I did that, a little bit of vacuuming there, and just a few things here and there around the house. Went outside for a little bit. Casper and I, see there, little Casper. Been showing him some extra love today. He's kind of tuckered out. We were just outside working in the garden. So, even though his paws aren't dirty, he certainly was. He was my supervisor. So, but he's been missing our little Smokey too. But that's okay. I've been showing him extra attention, making sure he's eating, drinking, and all that good stuff. So anyway, let's see. So this morning we went and just sat out in the cool and just enjoyed the beautiful morning. And it was good just to be outside, breathing in fresh air and everything. And then I caught up with some family. They've been checking on me, making sure everything's good. And then Mom's like, hey, do you want to go walking today? I was like, I need to go walking today. I've got to keep up with my exercise. I've got to keep up with my eating well. Not to say last night about 2 o'clock in the morning, I didn't have some of those extra honeycomb chocolate covered treats. I don't even know how many I had, y'all, but that's, part of my emotional, when I'm going through really bad emotions, I tend to go to sweets. So I did last night, but didn't do any of that this morning. So, and while I was talking with Mom on the phone, I had me a good handful. I'd gotten some raw cashews at the store yesterday, so I had me a good handful of that. I had a good banana and some water, and it was exactly what my body needed this morning. So that helped me a ton. And then Mom and I went and signed up at a local center to go walking around inside. And you can do other stuff at the little activity center. So we did that. And we wore these shirts. I don't know if any of y'all recognize the bear, Smokey the Bear. But going through New Mexico, where my great-grandparents had lived, we would go through the Smokey Bear Museum, in the middle of all our travels from Texas to New Mexico. And so that was a huge thing. So we saw those t-shirts yesterday while we were shopping, and we were like, and Mom's like, do you care if I get one? I was like, nope. And so we decided to wear them today. And I was thinking, that's one of those kind of neat things. This isn't exactly how I spell Smokey's name, my cat. But it was just like, okay, Lord, you did a neat little thing where we got these yesterday, and, it was nice to wear it today. So it was good. But Mom and I, we were having, she was trying to get me tired because I told her I'd only had 3 hours of sleep. So we were going to go walking at the activity center, but it closed earlier on Saturday. So we were like, okay. And we were trying to think of a cool place. We were like, yeah, it's already too hot outside. And we were like, ooh, the local library, the public library. So we did that. And they have a downstairs and upstairs. So we kind of went from the entrance over to the downstairs part and went down the stairs. So we went down a flight of stairs. And then I was like, okay, Mom, let's walk through the stacks. And that's what we did. So we walked through, I would say probably about 3/4 of their downstairs area and just kind of snaked through all the book stacks. So just went back and forth and kept a good pace going. And, we did good. And then we ended up coming back upstairs. So we went up another flight of stairs, so went down one flight and up one flight. And then we walked around a little bit upstairs, not really concentrated walking, just kind of leisurely walking, kind of seeing what the library was like inside and stuff. And so then we ended up going and came back here to my place because I was getting sleepy. So, it's just one of those things. Okay, finally getting sleepy. So I was like, I was going to try and just go lay down. And I couldn't. My body was just like, no, I don't want to lay down yet. I'm good. I don't want to go to sleep yet. I was like, okay, body, come on now. So I was laying there trying to get sleepy, and I was watching, I don't know if y'all remember Little House on the Prairie, but I certainly loved it as a kid. And so on Amazon, they have it. So I've been watching from season 1 and now to season 6 over the past, several months, But I put that on like whenever I'm just trying to relax and just want a good laugh. Because, oh my goodness, there's so many times in that show that you just have to laugh. So anyway, I was watching that and then I was like, yeah, I'm getting hungry. So I don't know if y'all remember from yesterday, Mom and I had gone to Applebee's and gotten some riblets along with some vegetables and salads and stuff like that. So I had some riblets left over. So I had a few of those and I had the rest of the coleslaw. So it was probably about, I would say a good 2 tablespoons, if that, of coleslaw that they made at Applebee's. And then I had water, and that was pretty much late lunch. And then I finally got sleepy enough and got a few more hours of sleep, and then woke up and watched Jared on Jared Crocker's channel, watched him live. So that was neat. And then after that, was able to video chat with my honey. Now last night, whenever everything was going on, we were able to video chat, and he was just amazing. So very thankful for my Jason. He is in Australia, but that's okay. It's hard to be apart, especially with things like what happened last night. But, just having the technology that we do now, it helps a ton to be able to hear him and see him at the same time. It helps me so much. So last night we were, talking until about 3:30. Like I just couldn't get sleepy. And so he and I were chatting. And so he laid down to take a nap because it was in the afternoon on Saturday for them. And afternoon, evening for them. And so then when he laid down and kind of started to relax, then I started to relax. And then that's when I fell asleep. And so then again this evening, after I'd taken my nap, we were able to chit chat. And after I finish recording this, we're going to keep having our video chat for the rest of the evening. That's one thing that we do a lot on the weekend. You know, we video chat or we get on Xbox and play our video games together, you know, just whatever we feel like doing. But it's always nice to be able to see him and hear him. But anyway, so I haven't had dinner yet, but what I'll do is, you know what? I'll just tell you what I'll do for dinner, because I'm like, I gotta think of something good for dinner. So I think I'm going to have me 2 scrambled eggs with a little bit of unsalted butter and, I don't know what else, y'all. I think I'm going to have a little slice of my homemade bread. It's whole wheat bread that I made and put a little bit of vanilla in it. And then have a little bit of cream cheese. Just a serving is like a tablespoon, I think, or 2 tablespoons, and I don't even have that. I have maybe a tablespoon at the most. So I think that's what I'm going to do for dinner, and I may have some grapes with it, but I will let y'all know for sure tomorrow, because I'll put it on the tail end of tomorrow's video so you can see what I had for dinner today. But just thank you again for all your love and support, and all the new subscribers. I'm looking forward to getting to know you and following your journey. And again, Crystal, congratulations. I got your goodies in the mail, so they are headed your way. And I hope everyone is having a good day. My day is a little better. It's going to be a day by day, moment by moment, but that's part of life. Whenever we love animals, whenever we love people, that's what happens. Unfortunately, sometimes they leave this earth before we leave this earth. So anyway, I hope all of y'all have a good evening. Thank you so much for being on my journey. And if you like this video, y'all know what to do. Hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe. And don't forget that notification bell so then you can know every time I upload a new video. And I think now, even in the evenings, I'm going to start adding our little Casper cat here. So, he's a sweet little boy. Yeah. Yes, he is. So y'all have a great evening, and we will catch you tomorrow. Oh my goodness, you know what I forgot? I'm so sorry, y'all. So this evening, my strength training for this evening was working in my garden. I had to transplant 3 seedlings, and I had to lift 2 50-pound bags of soil, and I was doing lots of stuff, bending and lifting and all that good stuff. And of course, it's hot outside here in Texas. That's what I was doing for my strength training this evening. Spent probably about 20 minutes in the garden this evening. So again, I will catch y'all tomorrow and hope you have a good evening. Bye for now.